Ryu Hayabusa to be the final character in Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well, let's talk all about it. What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your blocked content for today. I'm so happy to be talking to you guys again about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, all of our Nintendo fan dreams, and today is, well, quite interesting. It's a character that I completely adore and think that would be perfect for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but we're also going to be talking about all the theories, leaks, and rumors that have led up to this point. And of course, well, tomorrow we're getting the big Sakurai Presents presentation all about Kazuya from Tekken. Yes, we are getting a Tekken newcomer in Smash Bros. Ultimate, supposedly very combo-driven character and a lot of mechanics out of Tekken, and that makes you wonder about a character like Ryu Hayabusa. If a character like that is brought into Smash Bros. Ultimate, how far will Mr. Sakurai go to make the character feel like the original character from the games? But in Ryu Hayabusa's case, there's a lot to draw from, right? The character first appeared on the NES, so a lot of moves will probably quite feel like that original incarnation. But also, the character then appeared in the fighting game franchise Dead or Alive, where, of course, the character didn't use a lot of its weapons, but essentially just did hand-to-hand combat, so a lot can be gained from that as well. And then, of course, the Ninja Gaiden franchise, the rebooted franchise, that also has a lot of combo potential and even air juggling and a lot of different weapons as well as Ninpo magic. And yes, even that DS game that we're showing footage of had a lot of interesting new ways to play as Ryu Hayabusa. So I think that there's a lot to glean from all of that. So if you have any questions that you want to ask me or the channel in general, well, please send your question on over to Question Block. Just send an email to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com and I might answer your question here live on the show in Blocked Content. And something else really incredible, you can actually join the Blocked Content Discord. It's very easy. You click the link in the description of this video and you'll be transported to our Blocked Content Discord, where a lot of our friends and family and Smash Brothers buddies will be there to salute you. We are having so much fun over there in the Discord, so meet you there. So let's talk all about Ryu Hayabusa. The cool part about this character is that it would kind of make sense in what Nintendo has been doing with this DLC as of this moment, right? There are quite a lot of sword fighters in here, and we already have characters like Steve, who I also consider to be a sword fighter because, yeah, the character essentially just uses a sword, you know, at least partially. Then we have Sephiroth, which undeniably is a big get for Smash Bros., but also, of course, very well known for its massive sword. And then we have Pyra and Mithra, which essentially are a sword, right? So there's so much to glean from all of that. And yes, it does make sense to have yet another sword fighter in the game and have it be a unique character. There's so much to be said for Sakurai bringing in a lot of sword fighters that kind of feel the same. I mean, there's also a lot to be said for Sakurai being very original with the way that he brings in sword fighters. I mean, do you even consider Hero from Dragon Quest to be a sword fighter? I mean, he uses a lot of moves that are very similar to Link's in terms of the smash attacks and some of the tilts, but if you think about it, you always end up using a lot of magic with that character, from all these special moves, and of course, the incredible down special move menu. So if you bring that to Smash Bros., you don't just have a sword fighter, and with Ryu Hayabusa, it's quite the same. You actually bring a character in that is more about stealth, about cool takedowns, about combos, and of course, a katana, a very different kind of sword than just this broadsword or something along the lines of what Link has in the Master Sword, right? It's a stealthy, very quick weapon that is very combo driven, and I always think about a Metal Gear newcomer as well. If you think about Cyborg Ninja or someone like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, those characters have an incredible finesse with their swordplay that isn't really present in Smash Bros. Ultimate as of this moment, right? We can think about a character like like Marth that might come the closest. But Marth also has a lot of power in the sword, and I would love to see a character where the sword isn't necessarily the final hit. You really don't want to charge up the smash attack and defeat your enemies with that sword. You just want to rack up damage by, doing a lot of combos with your sword, and then end them off with some sort of special move that might be a big explosive or a magic attack, or even something like a big axe or something like that, right? A new weapon. So there are many ways to go with a character like that, and having it be a sword fighter doesn't mean that it has to be very, the same as something that we've already had. A lot of different leaks and rumors that we have for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate actually talk about Ryu Hayabusa, right? Some of them include him as a character that already has a trailer down. Some people are saying that the character isn't coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate. And of course, we have one more character to go. So if it is Ryu Hayabusa, will that be a big enough character to fill in that final slot? And of course, a lot of people are saying, the past couple of characters that we've had are all characters that originated in Japan, are very, Japanese type characters, with Pyra and Mithra, of course, from Xenoblade, then Sephiroth being from Final Fantasy, and now Kazuya. Well, it feels very Japanese inspired with all of those picks. So does it make sense to have that final character be a very Western character then? Well then, of course, Ryu Hayabusa wouldn't be next in line for that. It would be something along the lines of a Crash Bandicoot or Spyro, or even another character quite close to that. No, I don't think that it's going to be, this huge reveal. I think that we've all been hurt before by expecting that the final thing has to be the biggest thing. And of course, it didn't happen with Wolf Brawl. It didn't happen with Incineroar. It didn't happen way back when with Wii U and 3DS. And now even in Smash Bros. Ultimate with the DLC, right? The final DLC in the first round was Byleth. And that, of course, hit a lot of people by surprise that were hoping for a big final character reveal. And well, it ended up being very disappointing for a lot of people that were hoping for a big third-party character. In that case, it was even stranger because, of course, the rest of that Fighter's Pass was all third-party characters. So ending it with a Nintendo character is also a possibility for this Fighter's Pass. So we might be expecting a character like Ryu Hayabusa, when in fact we might be getting a first-party Nintendo character, and maybe not even a character that a lot of people are excited about, but a character that Nintendo really wants to push because a brand new game is potentially coming out and they really want to, say something more about the character, give us a little bit more insight about that franchise, and show us that that franchise is worth investing in. What I think is really cool about Nintendo is that they end up making the right decisions in the end, so I really hope that they do that with Smash Bros. Ultimate as well. I think that it would be lovely to see Ryu Hayabusa in the game, and it can be handled really well. I think a lot of people will be very happy to have the character, but that final character spot, it has to be something incredible and something huge. So I don't know if Ryu Hayabusa really fits that bill, but I would be very excited to find out what you guys think of that. So today's comment question is, do you actually want Ryu Hayabusa to appear as the next final Fighter's Pass 2 playable fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well, let me know in the comments down below, and I might feature your comment here on the show and read it out loud. And as for previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our very own user, Lord Null #1, saying, if Nintendo actually took it down, it could mean 3 things, or it could mean one of 3 things. It could actually be legit. It could be close to, but not quite, a bullseye. For example, the character could be on the list, not in the order that it says. And the character was considered, but another was picked from the company. Wonder which one it will turn out to be. So, Lord Null, thank you so much for sending in your comment, and I agree, Nintendo has been known to make mistakes, right? Even as close back as E3, which was just a couple of weeks ago, they did, this strange leak with Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, where it really leaked on Nintendo's very own website. So Nintendo will take things down, Nintendo will actually leak things themselves, so we need to keep a close eye on what they're doing if we want to find out what is next for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Because I think that even for that game, there have been some slip-ups on Nintendo's part. Just think back at the Simon and Richter reveal and how they actually revealed the music beforehand. So if you want to support Blocked Content and make sure that we get to make a lot of cool new content for the channel and actually become a part of it, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. The link is also in the description. And yeah, you can actually decide what we make a video about next, even a snake codec, or what the next leak speak is about. So please support the channel. And you can also hit subscribe and press that like button, and you'll help out the channel so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys around the corner where there's always more Blocked content.